Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're live. It happened. We actually went live at a day and a time. How is everybody? Excited to pick up the Switch 2 island once again and continue our work. But that doesn't mean I haven't been making progress off stream. There have been some things I've been working on in the background, and by things I mean I've just been trying to pay down loans and play every day, you know, kind of treat it like when Animal Crossing first came out, which was a lot of fun. I literally played every day for I think 2 years straight. It was awesome. I don't think I'll do that with this island, but I do think we'll be playing, you know, pretty consistently. So I'll have some things to show you from just what you missed, just some little tiny things on the island. I've done no work on the rivers or layout or anything like that. That's like the big project stuff that I'm saving for the streams. Last night, though, I did pay off my last loan that you saw me trying to pay off. So I'm excited about that. How is everybody? Welcome. I don't know if this will be our only stream this week. There might be one tomorrow. I talked about this a little bit with our members over on the community tab, but I'm working on the big video I've been teasing. I'm getting close. It's getting close to being finished with the editing. So today the plan is to stream for a bit, peace out, go work on the edit for a bit, and depending on where I get to today, I'll decide if I want to dedicate all of tomorrow to editing or if I want to stream a little bit as well. Usually what happens is streaming is a lot of fun, and then I get really tired, and then I don't want to edit very long. I want to take a nap or watch TV or something else. So that is what the plan is. And Dumplings over in Twitch has discovered a new character who maybe you'll get to meet. I don't know. It just depends on what Twitch chat wants to do with that. So, yeah. Mountain Rose is over on Twitch as well. Those messages starting to come in there at the top. What else? Any other announcements or things to talk about? Stay tuned to our Discord. If you haven't joined, the link is down below. I'm trying to do a couple more things over there. Little things. I want to add a little more value. So if you haven't been there in a bit, I'm going to be working. I don't know if I'll work on it today because I need to edit, but we'll see. If I feel like procrastinating, I'll probably work on that a little bit. And yeah, I'm hoping by the end of the weekend to have a couple extra little things going on there. So, is that everything? I think so. Cool. Work by streaming, then you do more work after you're done working. Yeah. That's pretty much my life. Everything revolves around YouTube and YouTube adjacent things, and I never get a break. But yeah, cool. Excited. Nice. Glad you're excited. Cool. Well, I think we jump over to the video game now, but let's start with a couple of things that you missed. Okay. So I have the screenshots pulled up here. Diana decided to leave the island of her own accord. We talked about giving Diana to Val, and I was kind of shocked. I was walking around the beach. I was shocked that, one, it was already time for someone to go, and two, it was Diana of all people, because this was a good opportunity for Val to maybe scoop her up. So Diana's gone. I'm like, bye. And then Celeste. I met Celeste for the first time and got the wand recipe. And then I got the cancer table as well. So maybe did I already show you the first time I met Celeste? I don't know, but this is the cancer table. I also met Celeste to get the wand recipe. I found the stack of books. And the reason this is important is because, as you know, I'm trying to get the catalog app on my phone. So every day I go to Nook Stop and I buy up as much as I can, like the 5 items. And I've been buying books, like a lot of them, so I can make things like the stack of books, which requires 5. So it was nice to get that early on. I took a picture of this because, why? It was someone interesting. Oh, Val was here. I forced Val to do stretches, and I felt bad, so I actually participated in them. And then CJ. I met CJ for the first time and did this challenge. I also got him to make us I think it was a clownfish model. Then I caught my first saw shark and a hammerhead shark and colon fish or something. Donated those to the museum. I got the hedge recipe from Leaf. So there he is giving me that. And we caught the Dorado, which I felt like was a pretty big get. It was raining a lot every day I played. It was kind of interesting. And we caught the cherry salmon, which I don't know why I took a picture of this. I feel like the cherry salmon's a little bit difficult to get. And then Celeste was here again. We got the starry wall. This might have been on Val's island, actually. You see Val lurking in the background there. Yeah, Celeste visited Val, so I got a recipe. And we got some shooting stars. And that's a video. Oh, Mabel came to visit. And this is awesome because this was when she said, hey, I want to have a shop here. So I think that's under construction today. I don't think we'll actually get to go shop there today. But we also finished paying off the loan, and that was it. So those are the things you missed while we were away, and now we are here doing the announcements for today on Trip Falls. We're hosting the Bug Off. I didn't know that. That kind of upends a lot of my plans. Because I really want to get the gold trophy. Maybe we don't do that today. I don't know. There'll be more Bug Offs in the future. Okay, well, we'll think about maybe doing the Bug Off. Today I want to work on all the dailies and then rivers. We have a lot of work to do on the rivers. It's a very complex project. I wonder if that's gonna go to the wayside. We'll see how interested I am in the Bug Off. I want to make money. My next loan is $750-something thousand, But we do have, as you can see now, the house is taking its full form. We don't have the upstairs yet. Only 4 bug ups per year, so not much opportunity. I don't know. I've gotten a gold trophy in the past. Maybe let it go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. It's fine. We don't have to panic. I'm just going to put this over here for now. So we already know what an empty room looks like, but here I go. What I'm more interested in is actually the storage. What has happened to our storage now? 320 of 400. We can now hold 400 items. I do have some items to fill this up pretty quickly, but yesterday I did come on and start to get rid of some items I was holding on to. So, yeah, we'll fill up our storage. So empty. I know. As promised, empty room. This room is also empty. So yeah, we don't have the upstairs or downstairs yet, but we are getting close. Next loan, I think I'll do upstairs. I don't know if I have a choice. All right. So these are the items that I set aside as like, oh, I got to get storage updated so I can actually put stuff away. I'm going to start with what I feel are the most important things to put in your storage. That is wallpapers, floors, rugs, and clothing. The other furniture, not as important. This stuff is really difficult to document and see for yourself unless it's in your storage. So I'm just going to grab the random bits of clothing I've been collecting and stuff. We'll start there. We'll see how much we have left. Because this looks like maybe it'll fit, but it's really hard to tell. Everyone has @ handles in front of their names on YouTube now. Has that always been a thing? Or is that a recent change? I know there's @ handles across YouTube in general. We've had those for a while. Also, crafting materials are good to put in storage. But I don't know if @ handles in chat are new or not. I feel like y'all had just names that were all like unique and stuff. Like you'd have spaces in your names. Why did I drop the items when I could place them? Because it's harder to like walk and stuff when placed items everywhere. It's not like I know I could, but then yeah, I just prefer to be able to walk over them. I was so confused when I saw my @ handle not being my name. I was like, what? YouTube has been making some changes to their site here. I mean, YouTube's always making changes, but some more noticeable ones as of late. Feels new. I don't like change. It'll be nice to have clothing in my thing to actually like maybe look at our outfits as a whole and just get dressed properly. You mean my YouTube name? Yeah. It's a little bit harder to read them now, which is fine. It's kind of like Twitch is the same way. You can't put spaces or anything, but you can control the capitalization on Twitch. So like on Twitch, I could be crossing minute capital C capital M, and on YouTube, I don't know. Well, no, okay. It looks like firstly, how dare you is capital FHDY. So, okay, you can control caps, which is good. So if you don't like the way it looks, I recommend going into your, channel settings and adjusting the capitalization, because it looks like you do have some control over that. But some folks don't even have like @ handles, right? Like if you don't have a YouTube channel, like if you're not bothered to make an actual channel, have you even bothered setting an @ handle? I don't know. I use YouTube as a YouTuber, so all that stuff is set up. I just go through all the settings and set all that up. That's interesting. There'll be people in here, I bet, who have just random jumbled letters and numbers, who are regular chatters, who are like, wait a minute, that's not my name? What's going on? And they're going to have to learn how to like change their handle. Where are we at with... oh, my pockets can hold a lot more. Okay, let's start grabbing up furniture. There's a shirt here. Yeah, let's start picking up some of the furniture now and see if we can fit more of this in our storage. Lucy, how's it going? Hi-Fi says, don't at me. I don't think this was like a positive change necessarily, unless we're going to get some more features on YouTube that make it more like Twitch. For example, I want you to be able to use my emotes in someone else's chat. That you can do that on Twitch. You cannot do that on YouTube. If we're going to commit to @ handles and giving everyone those types of unique names and stuff, I don't see why we can't like have more of those features. So I do hope this leads to more integration across the website, but I don't think it will. YouTube is just not built the same as Twitch. Twitch chat's working. It's just I have it cropped weird. Once there's more messages, it'll start to look normal. But yeah, it's just cropped weird. That's all. At least YouTube handle can be the same as Twitch now. True? Uh-oh. I actually think I'm going to keep that stump in my pocket for a second. I had an idea for that. Holly, we'll see you later. Enjoy work. Okay, where are we at with storage? 378 of 400. We might max it again. But at least we'll be able to see what we have. Maybe we can check for duplicate items. It is nice. Storage is nice to just look at stuff at a glance. 78. So this is 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90. Okay, just 10 more things. So there's 3, 4, 6, 8, and 2 more things. Yeah, we did not fit everything on our storage. Just realized I wasn't following over here. Angelique, thank you for following on Twitch. Kit Amy, how's it going? Okay, so with the exception of this log stool, I'm just going to start putting stuff away. And then we can take a look and see if there's anything we want to sell. I've just been grabbing stuff, you know, like just hoarding items because I know we're going to do projects in the future. And I want to be able to actually have stuff on hand to do projects with. But I don't know what the projects are yet. We could also decorate one of the rooms, I suppose. If I have enough things to make like a bathroom or a kitchen, maybe we just start putting some stuff in one of the rooms. Might as well, right? So that's 400. And then, yeah, I mean, we got toilets. We have the pipe organ, which you need in case you're bored in the bathroom. You can play some music. We got the bathtub. What other bathroom stuff do we have? Oh, okay, good. We got the soup kettle. Stack of books. And then, I mean, we have a lot of walls and floors to choose from. Looking for duplicates in that department as well. We have green checkered rug. We have a couple of those. We can sell this. I have 2 of these dirty tank tops, but I like stuff like this. You only get them in the dumpster, so it's kind of fun to have multiples of those kind of rare items. Looking at clothing items that we have duplicates of right now. These are for CJ and Flick. Can Flick make us a model while he's hosting the bug tournament? I don't know. That's interesting. And these are all our crafting supplies. Okay. Okay, not as many duplicate pieces of clothing and stuff as I thought I would have. Looking at the rugs again, I feel like I buy a lot of duplicates of these, but I guess not. He can? Okay. That would be nice. If we can get him to make a wasp model. We don't need even one of these wall clocks, to be honest. It's just nice to have some kind of random stuff, though. We don't need 2 lanterns. I'll keep the candles. I like little things like this I like multiples of. Keep the cardboard boxes. They're kind of hard to get. At least later on. 2 tool shelves we don't need. Okay, that freed up 5 slots. And then if we make a bathroom, we'll free up some more slots. Okay. What do you have Al's poster? It was a jump scare. Val sent it to me. I think that's exactly why she sent it to me. I think I should probably put it over my bed or something. We'll keep working on getting stitches today, too. I think I have that toilet. Right? We saw this just now in my storage. I don't have some of this other stuff. I don't have this little paint set. I don't think I'll use that banner, and I think those banners are kind of expensive, so I'll just leave that for now. I think I'm going to just sell them right back, the paint set. I just want to catalog it. And we'll keep the log stool. Yeah. All right. Oh, turnip prices. I just want to check this real quick to make sure and confirm that we are indeed decreasing. 46. Okay, good. I stopped checking these throughout the week. I will show you what I've been working on here. So if we open up this. Yep. So did they just say 46? Yeah, 46 bells for the AM price. So this should confirm a decreasing pattern. Yeah, 99.6% decrease. They still think a large spike could happen. That's just nuts. So yeah, all I'm doing. I didn't buy turnips. I just wanted to get the thing for this week in case I do buy turnips. I need to know it's a decreasing pattern. That's pretty much confirmed now. There was before I put that number in, there was a much higher chance of a large spike. I don't think it's saying there's a large spike in our future. I think it's trying to say there could have been a large spike this week because I didn't keep getting the prices, but pretty sure it was decreasing. I have the app now. Like I have this island hooked up to my Nintendo app so I can check too. Love your 3-day video. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. People still watching them. Still getting some comments. I think it recently just hit 1 million views, which is absurd, especially for how long it is. So yeah, appreciate you all. Do turnips not get spoiled on Saturday? No, they spoil tomorrow. So today would be my last day to sell them. If I had them, which I don't. All right, 10,000 bells buried in a hole. These purple flowers I'm standing in are all purples that we can use to hopefully get green mums. I don't know where I'll put green mums. I just want them. They're rare. Also, surprisingly, I haven't gotten a single orange rose yet. Maybe Val will come by today and we can water some flowers or something. All right, we're on to doing dailies. We're just kind of running around the island. Giant teddy bear, we're doing our daily tasks. Is this your main island? I'm kind of making it my main island. My old school main island is still on my Switch Lite. And I need to put that away. I have a couple more projects on it I want to finish, but for the most part, it's been done for a long time. And once you kind of finish your island and you're sentimental like me and you don't want to get rid of your island, there's no reason to keep playing. So we've done some cool stuff, some different projects, things like that. Why am I having so much trouble just looking straight ahead? There we go. And I thought it'd be fun to just play the game like I used to. No time travel, just make a new island. And call it like a new forever island, sort of. Now, depending on if we do get a new Animal Crossing game next year, which is the flimsy kind of rumor we have right now to go off of, I don't know if I'll end up finishing this island to the same degree as I finished my main island. But, this will give us something to do as we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for Animal Crossing, whatever the next game is. This is a really good day for the bug off too because it's not raining on my island finally. We should probably do a few rounds. This island is not in the Dream Suite yet. I'm going to wait till it's more close to being like in a finished state. Rose, I'm doing good. How are you? The idea of a forever island makes me anxious that everything needs to be perfect, and I'm not one who could do it perfectly. A new way to think about that, I don't know if this will work, this kind of helps me, is a forever island is one that's kind of forever evolving. So it pretty much is never perfect, right? Like, you could finish it, but then it's like your main island. You're always going to come back to it. So the way to play the game, if you have one Switch and one island and you're sentimental and you don't want to get rid of your island, is to find areas on your island you want to redo. And that's why I'm not done with my main one right now, because I started redoing a couple spots, then I stopped because I'm like, oh, I need this item and that item, and okay, I'll work on getting those. And then I just kind of stopped. So yeah, like that's kind of that's how I think about a forever island, which means this will be, when I upload the Dream Address, it will probably be when the island is in a more finished state, but not a completely finished state. You know what I mean? It'll be like when I have paths and I have like a lot of little sections and stuff, and it's laid out in a fun way, I'll probably feel comfortable uploading it then. Love watching videos and live streams. Such a good job. Proud of the work. I'm proud of the work you put into your islands. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We have fun here. All right. So there's Flick. We're not worried about that just yet. I was going to start getting rid of some flowers yesterday, and I didn't. And I guess I'm glad I didn't, because if we do the bug off, it'll be nice to have places to catch bugs. Bugs do like those flowers. Still using the bridge as if I need it. Trying to find all the fossils. Tried doing Forever Island. Had 3 months. I had it for 3 months. They did feel like forever. We don't need to hit rocks anymore necessarily, and I don't have a lot of room for supplies right now, so I will skip collecting more stuff from rocks for the time being. On day 6 of my resident services under construction, I just bought the first wave of Mabel's clothes. I'm glad I still have my older main island to get money from. Yeah, yeah. Bunny ears, okay. Interesting piece of headwear that just came out of that balloon. Zipper sends his regards. It's interesting. I don't know if you guys see it, but I'm feeling like the frame rate today is a little bit off. And if I'm remembering correctly, this happens during the bug off. Does that sound familiar? The game has a slight bit of lag to it when there is a bug off. We're on the Switch too, and you would think that would be non-existent, given how many other bits of lag are not existing on the Switch too. But yeah, here we are running around, and the game feels sluggish. And I'm like, oh yeah, I think that was a problem. It was like a bug we've had forever now. Is that ringing a bell for anybody? Or am I making that up? Fun thing about Forever Island is the history you're making with it really becomes your story. Yeah, nothing will ever beat your first Animal Crossing island, especially if you kept it all these years and you still go back and play on it every so often. Like, there's items I don't think I can get on this island, like the balloon arches for 2021 and 2022. They never made more of those, you know? So those items are, I think, lost media at this point. The game is always more laggy during these events. There's like nothing on my island. That's wild. That's wild they never fixed that. That is just a straight up bug. There's no reason for that. Absolutely no reason for that. That's so interesting that they didn't fix that. You restarted your first island? I could never. I know a lot of people have, but I just could never do it. I'm way too sentimental. And especially for the time period when the game came out and what was happening in the world, like, my brain is like, no, you have to cherish this forever. I actually almost screwed up. The other day, I was going to set up backups for this island, and I realized this one's attached to my main Nintendo account. Same as my other island. So I can't set up backups for this island because it'll override the backups for my OG island, which I do not want. If anything were to happen to my Switch, I need that island to be preserved as best as possible. So, yeah. I'm like, oh, this island is doomed. Nothing I can do to save it if something goes horribly wrong. All right, so I did a lot of the dailies that I normally do. We got the beach recipe. I think I checked all the beaches. Didn't find any Gullivers or anything. Here's Abel's, by the way. I did not check all the beaches. I don't know who's crafting. It could be Chatter because I saw him in his house. I don't like Chatter. Or it could be this person. Or no one's crafting because it's a bug off. I don't know. Just knowing this doesn't have to stay here forever is enough to take the pressure off. I hope that helps. When I first had, I didn't know what I was doing, so I restarted. That's fair. Oh, I want to restart my first island in the sense that I want to change a couple of things that Nintendo doesn't let you change, like your name and stuff. But, you know, live and learn. I always have another chance to get another Forever Island when the next game comes out. And, or town, or whatever it ends up being. And that's what's important. You can always try again. Nintendo keeps making these, you know. Eventually we'll stop playing New Horizons because we'll have a different one and we won't even think about the mistakes we made in New Horizons. Okay. going to grab this gold as well. Val almost took this the other day, and I about had a heart attack. Is this an axe? Yes. Okay. Excuse me. So, I'm going to put the log over here. And I thought this would be like a good place to store our currently in use flimsy axe. And then any other flimsy axes could just go near it. I don't care. All right, I'm going to drop this recipe for Val because I already have it. I'm going to go to the museum and donate our fossils. They probably won't take any. I'm at that point where all the fossils are always like, oh, I have all these already. Where show me this crap for? Making a zoo-themed island under Switch 2? That sounds cool. Are all the villagers the exhibits? Funny story, my 11-year-old son's been playing, and he just got his 3 additional villagers. He got Coco as one of them and hasn't touched the game since because it freaks him out. Oh, no. See, that's worth restarting for, I think. And then next will be Pietro. Like, oh, well, there goes that. I'm interested in Tamagotchi life, living the dream. If I keep the Switch 1, maybe it becomes my main game here. Yeah, didn't they just did, they released Tamagotchi Plaza? And I don't know exactly the difference. It looks like a full-blown game. I didn't know if it was like a demo or what. I don't know if I'll play it or not. It looks interesting. Similar to Animal Crossing in a lot of ways. 1 fossil today. Oh my gosh. And that one's complete. How close are we in the fossil museum? It can happen fast, especially if you're working with somebody. Like I'm working with Val. We're kind of trading extra fossils. Let me jump down here real quick. A good indicator is how this first room is doing. So we got 3, 4, 5 tables. So 4, 5. We have 5 tables in here that don't have fossils on them yet. Okay, so probably still got a ways to go. Looks like a combination of Animal Crossing and The Sims with some random stuff. Katie, how's it going? What villager would you recommend for pears? What villager would I recommend for pears? I want to try to get apple next to an apple orchard. Tangy for oranges, peaches for peach. Okay. Any ideas? I don't know. That's a really good... I like that theming. That's really fun. But I don't know. We're doing really good. The Fossil Museum is getting close. Like, this first room is almost done. That's awesome. All right, I'm not going to check the other rooms. I just wanted to kind of get a glimpse. Mint. Small and green. Okay. But hard deciding on what to do with my island layout of reaching 3 stars because there's so many different design tools. It's good to kind of pick some kind of theme. And for us, that has become person tripping and falling, which we'll work on today. We're trying to get our rivers in the shape of a person tripping and falling, and then I'm just going to lean into it in other fun ways. Yellow and green villager for pears. I like mint in the sense that mint is like kind of named after food. So if you can find other green villagers named after food, that's not a bad place to be. Okay, a couple more inventory things, and I think we do a couple rounds of bug off. Okay, let's see if we can fit all this stuff in my house. I love how the flag on the sandcastle is animated. That's really cool. Let's also see if we can change our outfit today. We got a lot of clothing now. Anaconda looks like a pear. All right. Let's take this all off real quick and start from scratch here. So, shirts. I mean, this is just... What about pants, though? Do we have any ripped up pants? We don't. So the tank top would work with, like, ripped up pants, but We don't have that. We also have these little uniforms. The bunny ears. We can go back to doing this. Okay. Casual pants or rain pants or these jeans. What about these jeans? And I don't like these shoes actually. Black loafers? Hello. It's too warm for it's too warm for all that. Maybe this, right? Boots with the fur. Or I don't know. Let's walk around with an advertisement on our shirt, I guess. Any bags? No. This is our only beard. But it's a pirate beard. It's weird, right? But I have a beard. I want my beard. Let's rock this for now. Busy, how's it going? All right. Oh, we were going to make a bathroom as well to try and free up some space. Let's do that. We got our bathroom carpet. I was trying to show Val all the carpets that Sahara had one day. I'll pick that up and let's pick some floor and walls. Oh, there's some extra rugs in here. Okay, there's more duplicates than I thought. What is a good bathroom floor? How about this mixed with... This type of tile on the wall is, I feel like, good for a bathroom. Do we want to go with the blue? Oops. I'm not done. I don't know. We can go like really blue, or we could do that. The stately wall? Do I have that? I don't know if I have stately wall. I still don't have like a ton of options for walls and stuff. There's also this. That can kind of work, right? Let's do that for now. All right, bathroom stuff. Toilets, bathtub, bathroom plant, ironing board. What else? There's just like no furniture. I did get rid of a lot of stuff yesterday when I was trying to clean up. Bathroom yoga mat. Gross. Is that gonna be it? I mean, then there's these like smaller desktop kind of items. And then of course there's the wall stuff. We could throw a radiator down. And Al's poster. Bathroom design's too crappy. Oh my gosh. All right, so we'll put the toilet here. We'll put the bathtub like, I don't know, here. We'll put another toilet here. Let's take this and put it under the window. Oops. Hello. Take this and put it under the window. Okay, it won't work. Radiator next to the bathtub, probably not a great idea. We'll put it right here. Okay. Put this right there. And this plant here. Oh, and then the ironing board. In the corner. Any good, like, floors to put down? Like this? Kind of create, like, a little laundry section or something? I don't know. A couple of toilets. Should the hanging knives also go in here? Always good to have some psycho with a shower. What? Just to make it more convenient for someone. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Okay, cool. We got the entryway done. All right. Could we custom light yet? No. That's fine. All right. We've put out some items. Where does that leave us? 391 of 400. Okay, we can hold a few more things.
Made a potato dish for Sunday brunch, but I over-microwaved the butter and it exploded. I scraped what I could off the walls and stirred it back in. Looked a little speckled, but tasted fine. Probably.
Introducing Chuck the Potluck Duck, everybody. Chuck the Potluck Duck is always getting invited to various events and functions. And, you know, he's always asked to bring something. And he's just a reminder that not everybody knows how to cook. Not everyone likes cooking. And not everyone likes being invited to things where there's just food everywhere made by all kinds of people. And you don't know anything about it.
Brought pasta to karaoke night, but didn't realize the noodles were stuck together in the package. They boiled like a giant accordion. I tried to cut it apart with scissors. I don't think I succeeded.
He's very inventive.
At Marcella Krebs, 9,274. Just tipped $2 and said that was terrifying.
$2 Dan is like really out of whack. So thanks for that. I fixed it. It's chucking it anyway related to Howard the Duck. That's for your own head canon to determine, I guess. All right, I want to do a couple of rounds of bug off. So, let me buy an extra net. CanyonDuck Chuck? No, it's Potluck. Chuck the Potluck Duck. All right, got a new net. I need to turn it into a more better net. So yeah, we'll do some bug off. We will see where we get to. I'm gonna try and make some money today because there's a couple things. I want to see if we can get Harv's Island started. I haven't been there since we hit 3 stars, so it might not be today. But I want to see if we can get kicks moved in, and yeah, it'd be really nice to make some money to pay off my loan. I could do that off camera. I could do like some heavy bug off grinding like later today, but I don't know if I have time, so we'll see. Shoot, I gotta get iron. Maybe I should make a couple more nets. I don't know. Let's just go with the 2 we have. We'll be fine. All right. I should wear a hat because I don't have the hairstyle I want. Why Kix and not red? I want red as well, but Kix has the haircut I want. And red's super important, but they're all important. Hat. Yeah, is there a good hat? I don't know. What about this? And if I wear that and red glasses instead of the black ones, at least we got some stuff kind of matching. Okay. Jenny, how's it going? Make yourself a closet for easy dressing. I have one. It's just in my bedroom. I was feeling lazy. Okay, so shall we carry on with the bug off? I think we shall. The rules for bug off are simple. You have 3 minutes. Catch bugs. Collect points. You can get. Oh yeah, and there's like a lot of different like furniture that comes with this one too. Ready to join your fellow pilgrims in the bug off? There's no entry fee for first timers. Actually, something I want to do real quick. He's here till 6. Okay, so I'm gonna move the nets because this one's gonna break soon. Okay, play around. Bonus points if you catch at least 3. Okay. Oops. Go! Any bugs over here on the flowers? No. All right, keep going. There it is. I believe nets do not break during the rounds. Oh. Really? I remember needing nets, or maybe I'd always thought I needed nets, and so I was collecting nets, but I didn't actually need the nets. I want to try and avoid. I don't know. I just don't want to get stuck behind the river where I have to like switch tools. Maybe I should have gotten rid of the rivers first. Here's one. Oh gosh, I'm not good. See, this is what I was afraid of, having to like get trapped, and then it's like, oh, just switch the tool real quick. I see a dragonfly over yonder. It's not a banded one, I don't think. Just a regular old dragon. Oh my gosh. Still really difficult to catch, though. No, 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 don't turn around. Oh my gosh. You could end up wasting your entire 3 minutes on that bug. Wow. I'm doing terribly. Okay, we do have some bugs over here on these flowers. That's good. There's 3 ladybugs here. Wow, and I'm not scaring them either. This is fantastic. Nice. Oh, okay. No! Don't jump in the ocean! Whew. Close. Very close to ocean disaster here. Okay. Anyone else? Not seeing anyone else on this side. Okay, where's my tool wheel? Go, 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 go! All right, we can steal this butterfly from this villager here. Oops. No! Get out of here! Did Cherry just say gotta catch them all? Here we go. Steeler fan, how's it going? Okay. Oops. Let's not scare any bugs. Flowers over here. Still nothing on these flowers? 17 seconds. Can we get another bug? Not seeing anything. Here's one. Ah! Oh, that was real close. All right. We got some points for this. So we got True Friends for me screaming at Cherry. And then we got the bug off. We've played one bug off. Total number of bugs in the cage is 10. Got 12 points. 7 points. Redeem them for things. Okay. We gotta clear this out, right? I want to go see if any of these are museumable. I don't think we have anything floating around right now that isn't already in a museum, so I'm gonna check this every time, but it's just a dummy check. Why does all bugs seem to cease to exist when the timer starts? Yeah, yeah. 13 was your max today? Nice. I don't know what I've gotten into. I think I got like a whole bunch once because my island is like shaped really weird. I had a whole bunch of stuff on one side and not a lot of stuff on the other. I remember getting like maybe 14 once or 13. I don't know. I've definitely gotten over 10 before, but it's really hard. Okay, yeah, he doesn't want anything. Okay, so I have the wasps at home, but we caught 3 ladybugs. We can have them make us a ladybug model. Let's do some terraforming with fake bridges. That's not a bad idea. Something else. Redeem points, sell bugs. He does not do models, so we can just sell the bugs. All right. Let's sell all of these except the ladybugs. Okay. We're going to put the ladybugs away. And then I think we do a couple more rounds. I kind of want to get to 100K. And that way we can just outright buy Kick's booth. Okay. Actually, I'm going to forget to do this if I don't. Here until 8 p.m. Did you see that? He said 6 earlier. Or does he mean he'll, like, buy bugs until 8 p.m.? Oh. My home is in the room. I just want to be in here to, like, not forget to look at the terminal. I can order replacement doors. Oh, Tommy Princess, how's it going? Bushy beard is the iconic one. I don't have it yet. I'm trying. Shopping. Let's do some magazines. That's not a bad idea. Those are also used in crafting. Any event items? No. Okay. Mesh cap. Okay. And yeah, more magazines. Okay. And then... Oh, we just got the app. Yay! Finally. Do you have all only me already? I don't know. I'm just buying whatever. Okay. I don't have to do that anymore. I can actually just buy the stuff from my phone. The one downside to this is you forget to get your Nook points every day. But, yeah, I really wanted to get this app. So I'm glad I did, finally. You only get that after purchasing 100 things from the catalog. So there we go. Yay. Okay. Back to bugging off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. $500 bells, all right. Oh my gosh, there's a bug right. Oh gosh, okay, it's a dragonfly. There's a bug right here. No, come back. Oh, there's another dragonfly. It's kind of like the worst bug possible. I should have done these bridges. No, stop. Halt. No. Shoot. Ah, there's butterflies everywhere. Quit yelling at them. What? What am I supposed to do? Stop! Stop! Okay, we got it. Might be bad at this. I am not. These bugs are bad. That's just bad. Okay. Who else? Who else? Where else? Walk slowly through the trees here. No, get out. Get away from him. It's mine. Scaring them. Bugs are faster now with the power of the Switch too. They could be. Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know. Get over here. There we go. I'm tempted to check the flowers again. Oh. Thank you for showing me that. What are you clapping for? I'm your competition. I'm trying to crush your dreams. Yeah, we gotta check the flower garden. Maybe a couple over here. We'll get 10 points again. That'd be nice. That's a shovel. Okay, yeah, we got... Ooh, these are valuable. And I already have one. There we go. I like the bug off so much better than the fishing tourney. Another dragonfly. Banded dragonflies! Oh my gosh. Will it come down here? Here we go. Yes. Oh, those are worth a lot. Is there another one? Yeah, that's the other one. We might not get this one. Oh my gosh. It got trapped on the beach. Dang it. No. This will be worth it if we can catch it. If we can catch this before the timer runs out, it is worth it. Ah, there we go. We got 12 now. Now, see, it brought me away from everything else, but that's okay. 2 banded dragonflies. Oh, that would have been nice. I screwed that one up. That would have been really cool. Oh. Okay, 12 is fine. 12 is good. 12 is good. 2 banded dragonflies back to back. Are you kidding me? I almost have 3 banded dragonflies in quick succession. Nice. Yeah, we're just going to sell those outright. The banded dragonfly model is pretty big, by the way, if you ever get one. All right, 12, 14 points. Okay, buy them all. 20,000 bells. Thank you, banded dragonflies. Let's do another round. I still should have terraformed the rivers, but that's okay. There we go. Just a model of them for bragging points. Eventually, I don't really want to hoard the valuable items right now, just because I'm so broke. No, I missed it again. Dragonflies are awful. Oh my gosh, butterflies are awful. I really can't sit here chasing these dragonflies. It's just really not a great use of my time. Look at this. Do you see that? There's a bunch of bugs over here, though. We just have to ignore the dragonflies. They're gonna tank our score. Boom. Take that. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Ooh, tiger beetle. Heck yeah. Oh, pond skater. I didn't even see that. I was just going to jump across the river. Go. Okay. Okay. Flowers. Flowers. Oh, here we go. Nice. 2 beetles. I got 1. Didn't know if the other one would fly off, but stink bugs. We're in good shape. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay. Trying to see. Any more bugs spawning here. This is a very small kind of corner of the island, so could just get back across, honestly. Anything? Anything? Anyone? Hello? Bugs? 30 seconds. Only 9. I'd love to get another 10. That would be awesome. Anyone these tulips? Butterfly. That's 10. Okay, that feels good. Getting 10 each round feels really good, even if we don't get anyone super valuable. 10's good. I wonder if playing later in the day I'll get more valuable bugs that come out. Like if I play like 5. Ah! Oh, did you see that? Photo finish for the 12th bug. And there goes my net. Nice. That was great. Buy them all. 5,175. Okay. That's not too bad. Doing this for a few more rounds could get us to 100,000, but I'm not quite ready to do more of that right now. I think what I should do is now start working on our rivers, because this is going to take our whole day otherwise. And I don't have all day. So let's pop into construction mode. And yeah, if we do more bug off, I'll throw some bridges in here. But now, where we got to last time is we were trying to determine the shape of our tripping and falling stick figure person, okay? And the 2 little piddly bits of water coming off the sides there represent the arms. The arms of our tripping person are flailing out, and they are tripping and falling off the island, on the island, whatever you want to say, on my house right now. So the biggest challenge of this entire thing was figuring out if we're going to put a head to our person, and if so, where is it going to go? And are there going to be cliffs? And I'm no closer to deciding that. I'm interested in trying to keep some mountains on the island. I'm also interested in mountains because if you notice, yes, the mountains have different shades of green depicting the topography of the island, but the rivers do not change color when you put them higher up, which means our tripping and falling stick figure will always look like a tripping and falling stick figure regardless of what the rivers are doing in terms of how high they are, which means when you traverse the island on any given day, it'll always look like a tripping and falling person, but when you're, playing the game, it might just look like normal rivers running across the island. You won't feel like you're looking at a meme everywhere you go. So let's see, you could let the head bump against the cliffs. I was thinking the head, because it's going to be so big, would need to be part on the cliff, part off the cliff. That's what I was thinking. But how big is the question before it starts to look a little too ridiculous, because stick figure heads aren't that big. But compared to how kind of long and gangly the body is of our stick figure character, I'm not exactly sure. So I'm just thinking out loud right now. Because we almost have to start the head right where the arms are. Maybe just we make a little bit of a neck, and then we gotta start making the circle for the head. And oh, I did say it was gonna like fly backward a little bit too. This is tough. This is tough. It'd be so much easier without the cliffs. But that's not what we want. The easy way out? Are you kidding me? Should I check these for bees before I get rid of them? Probably. Do I have this? No. Oh, yes. All right, let's get rid of them. There goes the axe. The head fits normally 8 times into the body. What? Huh? Yeah, but this is a stick figure. Bug. I think I had this already. Yeah, I owe a lot of cat taxes right now. We most certainly need another axe. Okay. So, I am worried about messing this up. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? This is... I have to make like a circle? How am I going to do that? Not just a circle, but a circle that curves at this weird angle. Maybe do we have to draw it first? Use paths first. They're easier to get rid of. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. I think we have to draw the circle first. Animal Crossing has don't follow normal anatomy rules. Yeah, but this is still a stick figure in Animal Crossing universe, so like that wasn't going to be the case anyway. Yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried about messing this up. I'm also thinking if we're
I showed up with wings to trivia night, but I didn't cook nothing. I found them in a styrofoam tray outside of Planet Fitness, still warm. I rearranged them on a nice plate, poured ranch on top. Nobody said nothing. I think we're all guilty now. Made mini sandwiches for a baby shower. My cat walked across the bread while I was laying it out, left little toe beans in the mayo. I flipped the slices over and pressed them shut real tight. If they find fur, that's on them.
Who's that? Oh, that's Chuck the Potluck Duck. He was redeemed over on Twitch. I still hate him. He's not very considerate. I'll say that. Okay. For the cliff, I was thinking of making it a little more, like having it actually come out more rather than getting rid of it. Because if I'm putting my house up there, I'm imagining that I can put it with like a cool little entrance where there's like a couple of waterfalls and stuff. But how would that work? Hold on, let me think. Let me think. So, okay. A circle to create a little island. And then if it's on a cliff, that's going to create 2 waterfalls. But I can't do like a staircase or anything between the 2 waterfalls because the staircase shows up on the map and it's going to make our stick figure look a little odd. So I have to put the staircase somewhere else, probably by like the neck area or something, somewhere where it's a little less conspicuous. Or it could be his nose. But that would be... This is hard. Making the head 2 levels not way too difficult. It's very difficult. It can always be fixed, but not permanently. Probably should start with an outline though. Yeah. I could, and then we could just like use dirt, and then we can just dig into the dirt. I'm just trying to get like our canvas set up. Do I get rid of the cliff or not? Now I'm worried I don't have a cliff because bridges are hard enough to kind of like work into the lore here. Having bridges and or staircases, that's going to make it look not as cool. Bridges and staircases are going to break the immersion or break the image, and I don't want it. I don't really want them. Round out neck stem. Don't get rid of cliff. I might have to get rid of the cliff. Only just certain parts of it. Like, we keep the cliffs in the top left corner of the map, but we get rid of the cliffs that are in the top right corner of the map. Temporary ladder. The ladder setup kit is like... I don't like those for permanent traversal of the island. I think we got to get rid of some of the cliffs. Otherwise, it's going to be way too hard. Way too hard. It's already way too hard. This is already a very difficult build. Need axes. Either way, I gotta get rid of some trees, so let's start there. I'll just upgrade one of these. So we need iron, and we need, I think, hardwood. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those situations where I think the head of our stick figure would either have to be completely on top of a cliff or completely on the ground level. Putting it between the two, like I feel like I'm decent at this kind of stuff, like terraforming and drawing silly pictures and stuff, but like I'm giving myself so much more work by doing this the way I'm doing it. The cliff needs to recede a bit to let the head in the backwards motion you're looking to achieve. Yeah, that too. So we need like a lot of cliff gone. Like we need even further back from where I'm standing a little bit. Not too much. Probably from here. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure the cat isn't getting into trouble.
Breaking news, hello viewers watching on YouTube and Twitch. I'm Tom Nooks, and this is the Nook News Network. It seems like Dan is on day 15 of Anne on Trips Falls. Today was the bug off, and Dan was having a lot of fun playing it. Don't let small problems bug you. Focus on the bigger picture. The 8-bit joke pun intended also Dan looks like hasn't shaved in a while, and it's not his iconic one. Stay tuned for more news. Ho ho!
Thank you, Nook News. Okay. Yeah, I had to get stuff away from the cat, and then I'm going to use the restroom real quick. When we return, I will take this forest and completely demolish it. The return of Deforestation Dan. In a little bit. In just a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay. Cool. Busy. Thanks for asking for folks to like the stream. Appreciate that. He's back. Okay, so I made my axe. And I do need to check for furniture and bees and things like that. So let's go ahead and do all of that. We have to dig up some flowers. We have to throw them away. There's a lot to do. How is everybody, by the way? How was your week? Did you, I don't know. Did you do anything cool? Anna, hello, goodbye. What kinds of chill games have you been playing? I picked up UFO 50 yesterday for the Steam sale. Picked up for my Steam Deck. And it's pretty cool. I only played like maybe 7 games so far just to try them out. I haven't found anything on there yet that I'm just like super addicted to, but I think I will. I think there's gonna be some cool stuff. Yeah, it's one I'm meaning to pick up for a little bit. Good week, thanks. Yeah, it's good here as well. Got a new temporary job. Congratulations. Make sure to catch the 5 wasps. think I'll probably break my shovel digging up all these stumps, unfortunately. Your 3-year-old will love watching the videos together. Start playing Animal Crossing and loves it. Nice. Well, congrats on another fan of Animal Crossing in the family. And thank you for watching the videos. Star Fantasy Life, great game. Gave me motion sickness for some reason. Oh, interesting. I hope that's just a little temporary thing. See if there's anything in the settings that maybe like reduces that. Some games have that. Can you tell me more about the sale? I didn't catch it. Steam Summer Sale is going on right now. I think Stardew Valley's on sale. Dinkum was on sale for a little bit. I don't know if it's still on sale. Steam Summer Sale happens every year. And countless games on Steam go on sale. I'm not going to say any game you can think of, but a lot of games go on sale. It always costs consumers quite a bit. It's always like Steam's like biggest sale of the year. So they run other ones. They'll run like an autumn sale. They'll run like a holiday sale. You changed some settings? Okay, good. So I bought UFO 50. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. And if you have a Steam Deck too, yeah, it's always really nice. Yeah, no problem. Nintendo is also running a summer sale. I think they finally decided that they were giving Steam a little too much glory. There's Animal Crossing's on sale right now. There are some pretty good games that are discounted at the moment over on Nintendo's website /eShop. All right, now it's time to get rid of flowers. Oops. I don't necessarily have to fill in these holes because I think we can just terraform right through them. One good thing about what we're doing, getting rid of this cliff, is that if I do put my house on this little island we're creating, it'll have a view of the ocean behind it, thanks to the fact that we're getting rid of this cliff. So kind of cool. Speaking of Nintendo, have you heard that they might tease Animal Crossing July? Thoughts? Yeah, I've heard that. I think it makes sense, but I'm just not holding my breath. You know what I mean? Nintendo doesn't do a lot of things that make sense. So we'll see. I'm going to treat this direct like any other direct. Now that we're 5 years into Animal Crossing Plus, I expect a new game within the next year or two. But if this prediction is correct, which is just that Animal Crossing will be featured, by the way, then we might get an Animal Crossing game, maybe. Like in several months from now. But we'll see. Because I guess in 2026, that is the 25th anniversary of Animal Crossing, the franchise. So it would make sense they want to do something for it. I saw somebody saying, what if it's just like Nintendo Music adding Animal Crossing songs? I don't know if it has Animal Crossing songs yet or not, but that could very well just be it. Leave it to Nintendo to get everyone super excited. Or leave it to Nintendo Leak, I should say, to get everyone super excited about a new game. And then it's just like their music app is adding Animal Crossing. Now you can listen to KK on the go. Oh, everyone will lose their minds. The anger, the salt, and the wounds would be so palpable. What did I miss? Not too much yet. We're about to get rid of this whole cliff area. Usually take leaks with a grain of salt. Animal Crossing Riot. It could happen. It could just be that. So try not to get too excited. It could also be Animal Crossing on the new GameCube app. So they could re-release an old one. We're not owed anything. You know, Nintendo just does what it wants all the time. But it's possible. I'm surprised the shovel survived. It is possible that we get, a game announcement because it's been a while. It has been over 5 years since this game came out. That is a long time in this when it comes to Animal Crossing games and the frequency of their releases. However, I will give you one more counterpoint. Grand Theft Auto 6 is still not out, and it's been way longer than the time it took between New Leaf and New Horizons to get a Grand Theft Auto game. I'll just say that. Grand Theft Auto 5 came out on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And now we have PlayStation 5. And we still don't have Grand Theft Auto 6. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, we may never get Grand Theft Auto 6. So yeah, that's just another way to kind of think about this. Just because games typically have like a release schedule and pattern doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be followed. Okay. It's time to do some real damage here. Our poor island. Our poor island. You don't deserve this island. You had a cool little cliff layout, and I'm sorry. This is going to take forever. We'll naturalize it. We'll make it look good. How's it going? It's going good, Classy. How are you? Dinkum is on sale for $15.99, and there's also a demo available. Check it before you buy it. Highly recommend. How long is the sale for Dinkum? Does it say? Strip mining again? Yeah. Might be good to just take out the entire back wall here, but let's see. Okay, yeah, this is good. This is good. So couldn't choose sides today, so you're on TV. Fair enough. I'll take it. July 10th for the sale of Dinkum? Okay, cool. So yeah, highly recommend Dinkum. We just got an update for Dinkum, actually. I haven't gotten to check it out yet, but they added a night merchant. Someone that, jumps in like once a week or once a month. I think it's once a month in the game. And they sell you rare items that you can only get when they arrive on your island. So it's pretty cool. Dinkum has all kinds of really cool events and stuff. It plays more like Stardew in terms of how the clock works. Animal Crossing very much relies on a real-world clock, whereas Dinkum does not. But, yeah, excellent, excellent game. Could not recommend it more. Still when it comes to Switch, I think with the Switch 2, that's like a really big possibility for the reasons that the Switch 2, of course, has way better processing power, and that Crafton, the now publisher of Dinkum, has the resources to make this happen. So, yes. Are you going to play the new mini update? Yeah, probably. Probably not right away, but soon. Yeah. Once I get my channel back on track and stuff, I'm hoping to visit more updates as they come out and not like weeks later. But right now I'm working on a big project that's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, and it's screwed up everything. Everything. And so just sitting down to play some Animal Crossing is probably a better bet for me at the moment than trying to keep up with all the updates of different games. I want to give you spoilers. I read the change notes, but I didn't like... They have the list of like items you can get from the event. I saw a few of them, but now I don't remember what any of them are because I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to spoil this for myself. So I don't know. I know there's a night merchant, some other changes as well. When do we get to see the project? So I don't know. When the video releases, which I don't know when that is yet, you will understand why a release date was not possible to kind of announce. That's all I can really say right now. But hopefully soon. I'm going to be done editing it, like probably a good chunk before the release date. Let's just put it that way. I can't release it right when I'm done editing. This is one of those rare cases where that can't happen, but that'll make sense when you see it. But this has been a fun project to work on. It's just different. It's a different style of recording and editing for myself, and I think the next project is either going to be something like what I've done in the past, where I take a stream and I edit that down into a video, like I did for like Old Market Simulator. So it'd be like all those streams boil down to like an hour. Or there's some other smaller ideas I've had in the past that I might try. That would be off-stream videos. Fast Food Simulator and Dreamlight Valley are on sale. There you go. I need water. But yeah, it's been fun to record in a different way and style, and I'm excited for y'all to see it. At this point, I feel like it's going to be a little overhyped. I'm a little scared of that, too. Like, wow, this is what he was hyping the whole time? Part of the Old Market Simulator fan club. Nice. Yeah, Old Market Simulator is fun, and I liked... It took a while still, but I liked the way that video came out. I was able to fit all of those streams into 1 hour, and I covered a lot of the more boring parts with just a couple of bits of VO, where I'm like, and then for these days we did these things, and then the rest of it was just continuing to cut down all of the different days and funny moments, and I feel like it came out really good. And there's no reason not to kind of like do things in that style again if I'm spending most of my time streaming. Hated the first-person aspect of Old Market Simulator. Point of view makes me physically sick. That's fair. Yeah, simulator games like that can have that effect, and it wasn't great for me because I was not throwing away the boxes properly, the baskets, and it was creating a frame rate issue that was so bad that I got sick one of the times I played it. I had to literally lower the frame rate of the game just to kind of get it to catch up and not make me super sick. So I did that one to myself, but on top of that, yes, it's very normal for games like that to cause motion sickness, unfortunately. Have I seen Card Shop's multiplayer? Is that like an update? Or is there a totally different game? That I have not seen. That's interesting. Getting rid of Basket Mount was unthinkable. Listen, jokes aside, by the time I noticed how big of a problem it was too late. I'm not going to individually throw away all those baskets. It would have taken several in-game days to tackle that problem. So at that point, that was it. Like, there was no saving it. It's not possible. Ugh, getting rid of big sections of clips. It's like cathartic, but it takes forever. There's a new one. Tagback was playing it. You can have up to 4 players / stores, and you can actually play the game in the game. Is it by the same people, or is it so it's like a sequel by the same people, or is it a totally competing kind of developer? Because I really liked the cards and the art and stuff that they did in that game. It'd be cool if it was by the same people. It sounds like it is. Because they were trying to make the game playable, the card game playable. It's a totally different developer. Really? Oh. I'll check it out. That's interesting. We got to get our group back together. Maybe like see if Cora and Wilbo and Val want to try that. Cliff terraforming gives me headaches. That's fair. Yeah. Looking at chat or other things helps, so I'm not just like staring at the screen. I'm staring at a screen no matter what, but like not this screen. This looks like it's never going to end. You like the noise? Yeah, I can see that. The AC Farlands. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're doing.
I made cookies for the block cleanup lunch. Burnt the first batch real bad, so I crumbled them up and mixed them into the second batch like it was on purpose. Called it Cookie Crunch. They were hard to chew, but I think that slowed people down, which helped.
Regular Frankie, how's it going? Stardew Valley is on sale for $7.49. No Man's Sky is also on sale. No Man's Sky, oh my gosh. You got to get No Man's Sky. It's probably on sale on the Switch eShop as well. So if these games are on sale on Steam, oftentimes the Switch eShop will match. So No Man's Sky is on Switch. Plays really well on the Switch too from what I've heard. The reviews I've seen. Highly recommend. I removed all the water and cliffs from my island and made one long river neighborhood, and it was painstakingly hard. It sounds satisfying, though, by the end of that. Which probably would have been pretty cool, right? Doing fine. Happy to catch you live on here for once. Absolutely. Glad you're doing well. Okay, the end is in sight of our first round of cliff chopping. Playing No Man's Sky, it is good, but I have zero idea what I'm supposed to do. So there is a story to No Man's Sky. So you want to kind of follow those missions. And mostly after you kind of finish that, and if you want to just ignore it completely, it's just one of those games you kind of cruise around and like, I like finding ships. I like building bases. Once you get your freighter, your really big ship, you can build a base on that. I really like my freighter base. That's a lot of fun. There's a lot of decorating you can do in that game. Yeah, but it is one of those games where it's kind of like, you know, when you finish the story in Animal Crossing, for example, you gotta find your own fun. It does have that going on, but there's so many updates. Like they just did an update. I haven't played it yet, but they did an update recently where they've changed the way settlements work, which kind of needed an overhaul. I guess they're a lot more fun now, so you can like find a settlement and kind of like make it your own. And like I think the way it works, you rescue them from some kind of threat, and then you become like the overseer of the settlement, and you can kind of do a whole bunch of stuff with that. I used to stay interested in Animal Crossing. All the islands you created, all the Survivor games, live streams, competitions. How are you not so bored? Been there, done that. I do get bored. I get bored, and I take breaks, and I play other games like Dinkum and things like that, and then I come back to it because I really like it. I like this franchise quite a bit. And I think New Horizons is the easiest game to kind of quit and then come back to, given that every island I make is so unique. You know, I have my style, of course, but I see different islands and get different ideas, and it's like, oh, I want to try that now. So I don't know. I get bored a lot faster now than I did when it first came out, of course. You know, there is that sense of like, I've played this a lot, but I don't know. It's kind of like MMOs that I play, like World of Warcraft. I play it for a while, I scratch the itch, and then I put it down for a while. By the way, next year when the World of Warcraft housing update comes out, well, I'll just say I hope you like World of Warcraft. Because, yeah, I am very interested in streaming that. Like catering dedication island resets to find the perfect island. I could never. Yeah, I definitely, I don't know. So you mentioned all the other things we've done, all the different islands and survival challenges and stuff. I did so many different like ways of playing Animal Crossing in a row that I finally got to a point where I'm like, I kind of just want to try the game again, as if I hadn't played it, you know, as if I was revisiting it after 5 years. Because I haven't really done that. I've been playing it with all these different stipulations and rules, and now it's nice to come back to it and just experience it again, kind of the way I did when I started, but knowing all the things I know about it now. So I can come up with like an idea for a theme and a plan and execute on it, and something about that's really satisfying. But after this island, like I would probably feel comfortable calling this my last New Horizons island, honestly. Unless we go another 5 years without getting a new game, I don't see how I would start yet another one after this, unless it was a quick little challenge thing. Like I don't know how I would do that. That makes sense? Like, it definitely feels like if we're, especially if we're about to get another game in like several months to a year from now, this is probably it. But I'm not calling it that. I don't know what's going to happen, and I'll probably think of some crazy idea and go, oh, well, I could do that next, you know. I'll find a Switch, and I'll delete an island, and I'll... yeah. Finally pre-ordered the Date Everything physical copy. Nice, hope you enjoy. I think refreshing your playstyle from time to time is what keeps the game interesting. Yeah. It's kind of like with games like Minecraft, I guess, Stardew Valley, there's the modding community keeping it alive, right? And updates, of course. But the modding community is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Nintendo doesn't like modding. They don't have modding communities for their games. Not big ones, you know. The ones that are there are scary because they're risking their Nintendo account. Nintendo doesn't really have a modding scene. So it's up to us to create our own fun. That's why you have Pokemon games. Like, this is the first time, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the first time I've kind of completed a Pokemon game to the point where I'm at the end and I'm like, I have nothing left to do. Like, I've done everything I want to do, you know? I don't play competitively. I've caught a bunch of shinies. I haven't caught, like, a ton. I'm not doing a shiny dex or anything like that because I get very bored doing that. But I did a living dex, and that was a lot of fun, and I'm glad I did it, and now it's done. It's behind me. So what's left? Well, people do competitions for, like, oh, we're gonna hunt for certain shinies. There's all kinds of things the community does to kind of keep it alive, and that is, like, with Nintendo games, kind of what you have to rely on. Like hard mode back in the day when Nintendo pushed everyone to do hard mode. That was a lot of fun. That was a big moment. That was cool. That was when Animal Crossing was just starting to become pretty boring for everybody. And then it's like, hey, we're all going to start a new island. We're going to try this thing. And we got the community involved. And that, like with Nintendo games, that's what we have to do. We have to make our own fun. Do you play Pokemon Go? I don't. I don't like Pokemon Go. I used to. For me, very much was like it was just an interest that I had and then stopped having. It's cool that people still play it. I haven't played Date Everything. Looks funny, not my kind of game. Hard mode with CanyonDuck was a highlight here. Yeah, it was. Super fun. Yeah, restarting an island is really refreshing. Kato stream's a total scam. It'll never happen. Yeah. Ended up finding homebrewed DS on the marketplace for $70. Nice. Yeah, homebrewing my 2DS was a very good decision. Unlocked a lot of features. That was really cool. Yeah, there is a modding scene with Nintendo, but it's not condoned by them for sure. How do you know if it's homebrewed? It says they just had the screen on in the picture to prove it worked. Oh, okay. You found it. You didn't buy it. Well, or is it showing the homebrew app? Because that's usually how you know. There's a bunch of different apps, and the homebrew one is the main one because it's how you get all the different software. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's what you'd have to find if it says homebrew. And make sure the seller has good reviews. But if you got a 3DS or a 2DS and it wasn't modded, modding is very easy. It's very easy. As long as you just follow tutorials really closely. I don't want to say that and then you brick your console. But if you follow tutorials that are out there really closely, it's really quite approachable. Out of all the different hacks you can do on a console, that one's the easiest, I think. Yeah, 3DS is price gouged. $70 is good. I would say one thing I'll let you know, I don't know if this is still the case, but people were saying that if you go on eBay and you look for 2DSs or 3DSs that are Japanese, they are not price gouged into oblivion. And if you do that and you decide to homebrew the console, you will have the ability to unlock it, meaning you can just change the language to English and you're done. So again, look at a tutorial and stuff for that. Make sure it's something you actually want to do. But yeah, 70 does sound like a good deal as long as it's in good condition. Did I ever play Palia? Yeah, I've played some Palia. I'm not playing it currently. I'll be honest with you guys, I got a little bored of Palia. Even with the Elderwood update, I didn't really play it. I don't know. I just want more out of it, and I don't know what. I kind of do know what. I want more. I like the mini games that they added, like what's it called? The card game. I want to call it Potluck something, but that's not what it's called. Hot Pot. I think we need more stuff like that because the game, it's an MMO without any kind of battle mechanics or dungeons or anything. And I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind someone coming into the MMO space and saying, hey, my game is not about killing everybody. It's actually about being cozy and chill. Cool. Great. But what, like, where are we going with it? You know what I mean? So they just keep adding furniture and areas to explore, and then more furniture and more quests, and that's great. But I need more to do because they want it to be the kind of game where it's home. Like, you play this game, and this is like this is where you come to like build this big house and this plot of land, and you spend hours and hours and hours in it. And I can do that, and I can get invested, but I get tired. Like, my brain, playing a game versus building in a game is using two completely different sides of your brain. And you get to a point where, okay, I've exhausted my creativity, and now what else do you have? What else can I go do? And Palia, for me, doesn't have enough. Versus World of Warcraft, which I really, if you're not a World of Warcraft player, but you have a PC that can run it, I promise you, go look at their housing update they're working on. It's called the Midnight Update. If you like Palia, but you're looking for more to do, World of Warcraft is about to drop the biggest player-owned housing update that MMOs have ever seen. They've learned from Final Fantasy and all these other games about what would make a player-owned housing system really fun. And from everything I've seen, nothing will compare to it. That's just, I'm hyping it up right now because I'm hyped up for it. I'm going off of what I've seen in the community and like the things they've put out. But oh my gosh, the ways in which you can customize your home in World of Warcraft, I guess next year when this update comes out, mind-boggling. It's going to become an obsession, I think. I'm worried I will just become a World of Warcraft channel at that point because it looks so good. Or the houses instance, they explain it. Apparently you can set up neighborhoods and stuff, but it's not like Final Fantasy where you have to fight for a lot in a big neighborhood. I think that's kind of cool, but at the same time it has its own issues. So it's not like that. Do I not have the pathing tool? We gotta go get that. The quests are... I agree, the quests are so much. It reminds me of Dreamlight Valley with fetch quests. I love the decorating. Palia's decorating and the World of Warcraft update I'm talking about feel very similar, except World of Warcraft is going to let you resize your furniture, and they're going to allow for item clipping as a feature, not a bug, meaning you could take a table and flip out up on its side and use it in a wall and make the table a wall panel. Like, they're going to let you do an unlimited number of creative things with the building in that. My house in Final Fantasy is why I'm still subbed. Same. Yep. Oh, I haven't checked on mine in a while. I hope I still have it. If you know what, if I don't, I'll cancel my sub. But yeah, Final Fantasy housing is really competitive, and they don't want to do that, and they're not. I can imagine a lot of new players logging in to build houses. Yeah. But imagine getting to build up this cool house, and then you make some friends, and you create a neighborhood with them, and then once you get a little tired of building, you go like, let's go do some dungeon runs together. Because it has, like, it's not just PvP. There are co-op things to do in World of Warcraft where you and your friends can go and do dungeon runs together and stuff. Like, Palia could do a cozy-ish game that has some, like, mechanics that aren't about PvP and are about, like, just people working together to achieve a goal. Missed opportunity with garrisons. Yeah. This is supposedly garrisons, but if done the way people wanted them. I just turned into a 5-year-old on Christmas morning. I'm telling you, if you're skeptical about World of Warcraft, just go look at what they've said about the Midnight Update and the housing. It's going to change the game completely. I think it's going to bring in a new audience, people like me who prefer that more casual kind of way of playing a game, and just like the coziness and the decorating and all that stuff. Love the new color scheme. The purple looks nice. On what? Oh, World of Warcraft, like the Midnight Update? Pathing, thank you. I was about to ask, does anyone remember what I was doing?
And here's another $2 recipe. Street Slaw. Collect shredded lettuce from the bottom of a fast food bag, mix with mayo packets, and toss for a fresh, crunchy side dish.
Oh, the redemptions. Yeah, I made those all purple now because I didn't like, I couldn't figure out, the colors just weren't making sense to me. I'm like, you know what? I want the icons to show up, so I think that purple works for the icons I have. Thank you. I didn't think anyone even noticed. Okay, WoW was very overwhelming to me, but to be honest, I was never a gamer to begin with back when I tried it. Now that I've branched out, playing MMO games, might give it a try. Yeah, I hope you do. I respect WoW for being more than 20 years old and having a huge player base. I'm hoping Loftia comes out and fills the gaps that are missing in cozy multiplayer. That'd be cool. Now at McDonald's. I have no clue about the groups within WoW. My husband played WoW when we started dating back in 2003. Yeah, I don't do a lot of things in World of Warcraft. Like, I'm not a PvP person. Like, just at all. I don't like player versus player. I always find it to be... Do I already have a pathing tool? These are just... Oh, this is the permit. Okay, that's what I need. I don't need anything but the dirt path that comes default in this permit. Yeah, I don't like PvP and stuff like that. That's like hyper competitive and it can be very toxic, and I hate that, you know. There's some cool rewards and incentives you can get if you play that. I don't want to play it. So I do everything else. There's a lot of cool dungeons and stuff, and I like leveling up characters and unlocking gear, but I get bored because I don't feel like at the end of the day I have much to show for all of the time I spend in there. So it would kind of create like this perfect gameplay loop of gathering and building up this character and then taking the things you earn and pushing it all into a house that you're building, and that house can maybe be full of trophies and represent the things that you've done in the world. And I love stuff like that. I absolutely love stuff like that. So I think it's going to really, 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 it's going to be difficult for me not to play. All right, so I'm taking your advice and I'm using dirt paths to create a template for the head of our stick figure. Because, like you said, they're easier to remove. I agree with that. Do you have any WoW videos on here? No, I don't. I've done some Final Fantasy live streams in the past. And I like Final Fantasy as well. But World of Warcraft always felt a little more like home to me. But yeah, I do not currently have any videos. Hold on, I'm thinking. In a world full of danger, death, and destruction, let's build a nice, cozy neighborhood. Yeah! I think housing will be a good thing. I used to be such a sweaty WoW player, but now that I'm older, I don't find there's much to do as a casual. Agreed. Yeah, I play it for a little bit, and then I put it down. Do we remove enough cliffs for this, what I'm about to do? I hope we did. I think the arm, I just need a room for the arm to fall underneath the river mouth. And I think we did that. So, yeah, let me... Should I start at the bottom for the head? Maybe I should start at the bottom. Looking forward to convince you to buy it. To buy what now? You don't have to convince me to buy WoW. Let's go up here a little bit. Okay. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's do this. Kind of like these chunks. Making a circle like this is going to be very difficult. Okay. I hope this is kind of working. I have to remember how many tiles I'm using as well. Okay, let's start there. What does that look like? Okay. What are we thinking? Made a pond shape like Minnesota once. It turned out pretty good. I think the head is not close enough to the neck. Because this is a long neck we're looking at now. But if I make the rivers wide out from... So let's say this dirt here is the interior side of the river. If I make the rivers wide enough, so this is 2, 3, and 4. That makes sense? Then it'll be closer to the neck. That's a bit better. But it's not as close as I would like it, right? Because we still... I mean, that's a long neck. How long is the neck of a stick figure supposed to be? Because if I were to bring the river up to here, and it would look really silly on the map, right? I think we got to move this down closer. Well, this is why we're using dirt paths, I suppose. All right. I think we start... Move it to the left as well. I know, we're going to have to get rid of more cliffs, unfortunately. Isn't that a shame? Okay, I think we do this by, yeah, moving it down to the left. So this would be the bottom of the outside. Is that's too close to the neck now, isn't it, though? Like, how am I supposed to make it curve up? Okay, maybe this is the bottom of the outside of the river. Okay, hang on. I know this is going to get kind of confusing. Okay. And then can I do 3 more up? So like 1, 2, yep. 3. So almost already connecting to our neck. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, that's going to work. Let's get rid of all of these. Boy, I'm sure glad the little pathing tool doesn't break. Oh, wait. No, this is fine, actually. We can keep this. Okay. So we have more room in the front now, but we are going to need more room in the back. So, yeah, we're going to have to get rid of some cliffs, but let's just see where we get to. We still need to get enough money to buy up Kix's lot. How the heck am I going to do that? Maybe this balloon is going to have like 30K in it. That would be amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing? Outdoor table. Shoot! Okay, that's fine. What is this? This is for the paths, right? Okay. One thing I've considered doing is buying bell vouchers, which I don't want to do, but... Okay, so that's the bottom of the head. And keep in mind, we're layering it so that we have the river. So the grass in between these is river. Is this 2 spaces or... Yeah, this is 2 spaces. Good. Okay, so that means we gotta do this. Okay. Now, the question is, will this head be big enough? If this is the bottom of the head, you can see it start to curve up already. Is this big enough? Or should it extend further? You thought the head would look like a lake. It's supposed to be like the water represents where the pencil is, so you draw the head like a circle, and then the middle would be filled in. think it'll be good enough? It feels a little small, honestly. I wonder if I need to make it just a tiny bit wider. Turn my 3s into 4s or something. Is it like a moat? Yeah. Yeah. Finish the internal circle? That would be, yeah, that'll tell us a lot. I think it should be just it's the tiniest bit wider. The sticks can't carry a bigger head. You think so? I really think it could be. Maybe that's too big. Yeah, like. What if it was one tile wider? It's just that the body is so big. It's the whole island. You know what I mean? The torso and the legs, like it's going to take up a lot of room. I don't want the head to be too small. Plus, we want to build on this little island too. Bigger head. That's what I'm thinking. But not much, like at all. Unfortunately, it means I have to erase more lines. But not many more. I think what we can do actually is, so it would be like this, like we make it one tile wider. I have to widen it the other way too. Doing this even numbers is going to stink. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to match this. So, okay, 2, 4. Okay. So then 3. Maybe this is going to be a little too big. Maybe I'm kind of like getting... Maybe this extended things more than I thought it would. Because are we even going to be able to get to the beach? Or clear the beach with this now? Hold on, let me just look at the map and see what that looks like. And I got to do that on the other side? I don't know now. Actually, maybe it's not too bad. So we would go like this. And then like this. And then like this. Get rid of the corners. No. Oh. And we gotta go out. And then... Crap. Oh boy. Okay. Hang on. You're now making the inner circle as wide as the outer circle. It will not fit like that. That's a good point. This is hard. Okay, yeah, let's work on the outer circle first. One, 2, 3. If you decide to widen across / tall the middle one circle, you can have it look like a pixel pattern. Hold on. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is bad. This is bad. The way the circle is shaping up, it's not. This would be the biggest circle in the world if I kept going at this like trajectory. Why not design it as a costume design? Then you could draw the circles in that. Like use a design pattern to like pixel art it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Ah, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Change design. What are you doing? Go back. I don't want this. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Okay. Change design. No, I don't want to. Getting real mad at myself right now. Change design. Push the X button. Go into here. Go into here. Do that. Boom. Okay. Whew. Now, the easiest way to figure this out, I suppose, would be to... Well, hang on. Use the color palette here. Okay. The easiest way to do this would be to take the circle tool and just try and figure out the... We're just trying to learn the mathematics of creating a circle. 2 circles. We have to create 2 circles. That's an oval. That's an oval. That's a circle. Boom. Okay. I'll be honest, that feels kind of small. But maybe that's okay. So that is if we were to do 3 wide at the bottom of the head. That makes sense? 3 tiles. Of course, I have to do an outer circle now, but... Okay, let me think. Oh, I did it again. I'm trying to push X, and I keep pushing the plus button. It's not small, it looks small, but remember, every pixel is a tile. True. But can I fit my house and some decorations in there? You know what I mean? And we need to make a little pond for a mouth. That's just what I'm worried about. I can't center it because it's 3, but that's fine. Okay. Circle tool again. And we need to be like 4 tiles wide. 1, 2. So that's probably... Oh, boy. That's not going to work. Okay. Getting the second circle will be real difficult. Make the inner circle a campground and a bridge for the mouth. Maybe. Okay, that is if the river were 3 tiles wide. Do that again real quick. Okay, 3 tiles wide for the river. So hit B, and then we go out 1 more. That is it right there. So that's 4 tiles. There's 2 empty in the middle. Yep. Okay. So this is going to tell us how many pixels every like leg of this is going to be. This is great. All right. So it looks like this is going to take a long time because we got to do the inner one first, probably. Now you can make a picture as a reference. You can make a picture. Oh, like a screenshot of. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can use the power of streaming the video game to make a screenshot. And then, yeah, you're right. Thank you. I was going to be like, oh, we have to reference this over and over again. So I got my screenshot. So let me go grab it. Yeah, thank you, Robert. Robert is real smart. Where's my screenshot? It did not work. Is it? Oh, my keyboard's off. That's probably why. There we go. Okay, save the screenshots. It's loading. Okay. Now we just do this. I'm not holding the correct button. Okay, what are you doing? Crop. It's not cropping. Okay, hold on. What is happening right now? There's a hotkey for cropping. It's not working. It's just getting smaller and smaller. I want to crop the image. Hello? Let me crop. It won't work. It's literally... My keyboard was off. That's why. I've gotten to the habit of turning my keyboard off because the cat will jump on the desk and smash the keyboard and then end the stream. All right. So... That's our circle. Do you want to discard your changes? Actually, let's just keep this. We'll call it circle. Uneven circle, yeah. Okay. Yay! We have it. So, we need to redo the dirt, I guess. I should start with the inner. I'll start with the inner circle because it'll be faster. But at least we know the distance now. We have the distance from the river correct, I think. Sweet beard. Thank you. It's temporary. I'm trying to get the beard I actually typically wear. All right, here we go. So the first bit of this is 3 tiles. Like that. And then we go 2 on either side. Like that. Let me get rid of these out here. All right. And then it kind of goes up like a weird staircase pattern. So we go 2 like this. And then it kind of does this like funky nonsense where it comes up like this. And then... Oh, hold on. I'm already messing it up. So 2. The corners are connecting, which I wouldn't normally do, but I guess I kind of have to in this case. Wait, okay. Gosh, this is going out too far, correct? All right, yeah. So 3, and then, no, I did get this wrong. So it's 2 tiles by themselves. Then the little staircase thing starts where it goes, crap. Don't connect them yet, yeah. So 2. Like this. What's the theme of the island? Hey, Barry Keen. Great question. It is Trip Falls. The theme is tripping and falling. If you look at the map in the corner right now, you can kind of see why we did it that way. And I'm just now making the rivers. And I think it's coming out okay. I think, maybe. Okay, so we have that little zigzag part. Hello?
Hi, am I interrupting? I don't know how I wouldn't be.
You always do, but that's okay. Like, that's why we have it set up this way, so you can interrupt.
Okay, do you want to come water any hybrids or anything?
Oh, I can do that. That's fine.
Hooray.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
what would it take to get today?
How good are you drawing circles?
I would say like slightly better than average. Yeah, slightly better than average.
Well, unfortunately, the game won't let you help me draw the circle, so probably nothing.
What are you drawing a circle for?
I'm drawing a circle because I'm making the head of the stick figure man for my rivers.
Oh, you're drawing a head.
Yeah.
I'm arranging my new kitchen. It's pretty nice. I have a orchid mantis spice rack.
That sounds disgusting. What are you talking about?
It's for seasoning your mantis.
What do you mean?
Maybe you come over, you'll see what I mean.
I don't know if I want to know. That doesn't sound good.
I mean, there's like a lot of circles in the kitchen too. Maybe you could get inspired.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Flummery just pointed that out.
That's a good point. Okay, I've made some good progress in my circle, so I guess I'll do that. Fine. Is your gate open?
Hooray, I'll go open the gate.
It wasn't even open?
Well, I expected that you wouldn't come.
Why?
Because you didn't want to.
That doesn't mean I wouldn't.
I guess it's never stopped you before.
How much bug off did you do?
11 plus 6.
You did 11 rounds of the bug off? Plus 6 rounds of
No,
the
I
bug
got
off?
I got 6 points and then I got 11 points.
Oh. So not much.
No, how much bugging did you do?
I did like 3 or 4 rounds so I could get I wanted to get closer to 100k today, but I kind of gave up, I think.
Oh. Is it so you can buy turnips?
It's actually so I can get kicks to move in.
Oh, okay. I've never been offered any shoes yet, so that's going to be a while for me, right?
No, I think you can get them on Harv still.
Wait, how do you get people on Harvs?
You visit... Oh, you got to get 3 stars.
Okay, so that's a ways off.
It's not if you just work towards it.
I just put down a beautiful tea set, I'll have you know.
Have you checked to see how many stars you have?
I might as well. It could be at least 2 by now. Wait, I went to the ADB or ABD. Which is it?
ABD.
Always be Detton.
Val is streaming right now. Link is down below.
It's true.
Okay, let me know when you want me to fly.
It's a 3-star island.
Hey, you did it. It's going to take a minute, I think.
Blossom, man. Hearing about how chill it is, I'd go if I had the chance. KS. Well, there you have it.
Congrats on your 3-star island.
Thank you. I think it was the trash bags that pushed it over the edge from Goose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Goose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Isabel's freaking. She loves KK Slider.
I think she's just trying to impress her boss.
Oh, you're probably right.
Like, yeah, KK is great. Please don't fire me. I actually did a poll, and I wanted to see who people would fire in a case where you had to get rid of Tom Nook or Isabel. And actually, Tom Nook was fired pretty quickly.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Isabel is more lovable than old Thomas, but I quite like them both.
Well, if you had to get rid of one, apparently everyone would choose Tom Nook.
Oh my gosh, you guys are getting a KK Slider concert. There's a lot of dialogue involved. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Well, I was working on something, but it's fine. I'll just wait.
Can you get your watering tin?
No, I'm stuck in this menu waiting for you to tell me I can fly.
You simply must hear KK play. Yes, yes, you must. Okay. When does he come?
Tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So that means
Okay,
if you wanted to have
come on
everybody
in.
join you for that, you'd have to stream tomorrow. Or you could, you just don't play until you could stream again
right.
or whatever.
Well, I wanted a place so I could buy the turnips. What time does he play? Does it matter?
No, it's whenever you log in.
Okay, great. I could probably find sometime.
Sometime.
Yes. By the way, we did the bathroom, the big bathroom build today for Lionel.
Oh, right.
It turned out so good. I think it's the best one anyone's ever built.
Oh, are you going to upload it to the Happy Home showcase?
I didn't know you could.
Yeah.
How would that mean you would be able to see it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to figure out how to do that. I only do what Nico says to do, and he didn't say to do that.
They give you an app, and then eventually you can like use it to, maybe right away, you can use it to upload stuff to it.
I love your new beard.
Thanks, it's temporary. I need to get my beard.
It's like a tape on.
Yeah. All right, I brought you some the huge.
This stuff's for you.
Thanks. Here, maybe none of your fossils will be in my museum, and I'll get some money.
We'll see. Oh my gosh, I thought that net behind his face was a cigarette, and I was like, ow, what are you doing?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This town. Really changing. A giant teddy
you keep
bear?
offering me this shellfish pouchette, and I don't.
No, I literally just got that today.
I can't do anything with this.
But it fell out of a balloon. What am I supposed to do?
Sell it.
Maybe I will. Okay, you
All
can
right, see
come
ya.
observe the kitchen if you wish to look at some circles.
Oh.
And the mantis spice rack.
Oh gosh. What does that mean?
Well, why don't you come see for yourself?
All right, where is it?
It's in my house, and you go to the right. My house is on the left, like down left.
No,
of
I'm in the house. I
island.
just meant what room?
Oh, cut right.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You can't be. This is exactly why we have Chuck the potluck duck. Like this is what we're talking about here. This is what Chuck is trying to warn you all of. Oops. People
Look
have
at the little cabinet for spices.
people have bugs crawling on their stove, and then they're like, I'll just shove them out of the way and start making the Sunday brunch.
He is the Sunday brunch.
Oh my gosh, that's worse.
That's what the seasonings are for. It'll be great.
You didn't have the gas on.
Well, I wasn't gonna start it yet. Barely even dinner time.
Okay. Well.
Look at all the circles too. Is this inspiring you?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So just draw it like this, give or take.
That would be a little complex, I think.
Well, I mean, you can just tone it down to your needs.
Crop circles in the kitchen. I guess more alien food is prepped there. True.
It's a kitchen for mantids.
I just restarted mine, so I'm trying to come up with ideas. The last one was Chaos Island theme. Natural. Now I kind of want to do cottage or some other, another Chaos Land or Trash Island. Oh, Trash Island for sure. All right. I don't know if I have enough water in this watering can. You might need to make me one.
Yeah, I'll go work on that. Ooh, Pashmina's just staring into the fire. This island's getting weird, man. It's getting real weird.
Whose fault is that?
I do have a lot of influence on this island, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's me.
My can broke.
Okay, here,
I'm
just
leaving.
take this one. No, please don't leave. We've barely harvested your organs, sir.
What?
Here's your can.
I'm getting out of
Let
here.
me know if it breaks. It's used.
You give me a used can? You're trying to get me to help you? And you just... Give me
I have to
garbage?
get wood first. I'm trying really hard out here, okay? I'm just one person.
You missed the dump in the police station? Yeah, the police station especially was like a cool little building.
Oh yeah, copper. I'd love to have copper back.
So we water the pink roses?
Yes, please. Water everything pink.
Okay.
And then you can also water the red and white cosmos. That would be totally fine.
Okay.
Oh, and then if you go up near Ava's house, you can water all of the mums.
Ugh.
They just won't. Like, the tulips and the mums just won't. Are yours?
I'm getting some.
I don't know. I think mine are broken. I think I used like the wrong kind of fertilizer or something. Maybe they just don't like me. How's your can holding up?
It's fine. If I could just water one more thing with it, that would be great.
Are you doing the mums?
I'm not there yet.
Chat, make sure he gets the mums, please.
It broke! I'm leaving.
No, please don't go. I almost have your can done.
Oh, what's it taking so long in that can?
I have to deforest the whole island to make it.
Are the black flowers more rare? They are. I'm just going to trample the mums. I don't have to worry about these.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Okay, those are gone. All right, those are gone.
Oh my god, stop.
The red ones are really feisty. Oh, they're gone.
Oh my gosh. You're like my least favorite human, I would say. Yeah, least favorite human.
Where is that watering can? Nature Andy,
I'm
let's go.
making it right now. I'm literally making it as we speak.
Making it take
It
forever.
is in the crafting table.
Have some
Okay,
black
it's
roses.
ready.
Wasn't sure what colors they put there to make them, but they popped it today. I think it's red and red. And then if you
Okay.
you need to
Where are you
water black
located?
ones with a golden watering can to get gold roses.
Those are the only gold flower you can get, right?
Yeah. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm by the mums. Well, what's left of
Okay,
them?
you didn't trample them, did you?
Huh?
Did you trample them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want a
Here, I
free
made you
watering
a
can.
special one.
What?
It's special.
What's wrong with it? Oh. That's what took so long. You
I blackened it.
had to get customization kits.
Well, do you like it or not?
You lied.
What are you talking about?
You said you were deforesting the island, but really you're buying customization kits.
I did not buy a single customization kit, I promise.
You stole them?
No, they were given to me.
Oh yeah, convenient. They were stolen.
Not by me.
All right, I did it. I watered the flowers,
All the flowers?
except for these ones, which I will now
Okay,
trample.
thank you. Can if you want. I'm over them.
Okay.
You gave me the orange windflowers. Oh, yes, they're here.
Let's see if you have.
Do you
my
need me to
beard.
come reciprocate?
Eventually.
Okay, so I can just kick you out then, or are
Give
you
me
shopping?
one second. I just wanted to see if they have my beard. Huh. There is some stuff I want, but they don't have my beard.
Take your time.
Let's buy these.
I don't think anyone crafts during the bug off. That's what I'm
I don't
noticing.
know either. Okay. Yeah, you can kick me out.
Okay. With pleasure.
Gonna trample some stuff on my way out.
Is it end session?
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the fossils.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope you have tons of hybrids. I have to do some laundry and lurk for a bit. Happy lurk. We have lurk emotes now.
Oh.
They look so good.
They're not allowed to lurk unless they use a lurk emote.
Yes. I should add that to the rules ASAP.
Yeah.
I don't want people lurking without that. That would just be rude.
All right. Well, I will talk to you later.
All right. See ya.
Goodbye. Okay. Back to drawing a circle. It looks like we'll be able to fit the interior of the circle in the space that we have. But we're going to need to get rid of a little bit of cliff to fit the exterior of the circle. But that's okay. And probably a little more cliff to give the head a little bit of space around it, too. All right. Let's see. Oh, construction. Okay. And we need this back. All right. So we left off here where we got the side of the interior part done, and then we had to make another zigzaggy bit. So it's 1 and 2, and then 1 in, and then 1 up, and then 2 across. It's just 1 across, and then there's 2 up here. 1, 2, and then there's 3. 1, and 2, and 3. Perfect. And then we just got to connect them. So there's 2 there. And then we go over here and we do 2. But then we go down 1. There's a little zigzaggy bit. And then we go over 1. And then down 1 again. And boom. Interior circle done. So this is it. This would be where I plop down a building, my house, whatever. If I were to plop down my house, it'd probably be like here off to the side. Let me look on the map. Okay. I think this is a pretty good size for a stick figure head. It seems like it's pretty well placed. We have enough room on the top so that if we make the river 3 more tiles out, right? It still won't it'll still have maybe some like area you can walk above it, which is what I want. I was hoping from my house to be able to see the ocean, but I won't. So maybe I put my house somewhere else. I don't know. Someone mentioned the campsite could go in here. That might not be a bad idea because it's a cute little area. And the campsite has the benefit of being a little round icon, and it could look a little bit like an eyeball. The campsite icon could be really funny in that spot. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Just in time, almost trampled the pink rose. All right. Oop. I will take this. What is it? 10,000 bells. Oh, nice. We needed that. Okay. We get rid of more cliffs, I think. Unfortunately, we cannot fit our circle in the space we've allowed, or that we've left ourselves with, and so we have to continue excavating. That's okay. Did I get stale deal? You get Nintendo Switch with 3 games, a Pro Controller for $70. A regular Switch? I think that's pretty good. 3 games, especially if they're games you want, and a Pro Controller, which, by the way, the old school Pro Controller will still work with the Switch 2. I'd say that's a splendid deal, because if you go look at the price of a new Pro Controller right now, I think that alone is $70 new. So yeah, I think you made out like a bandit, actually. I'm gonna get rid of this tree as well, because I think we're gonna eventually cut into even more of these cliffs so we can make them look kind of natural, and again, leave some spots around the river to decorate. We want some trees and bushes. You know what I mean? Maybe some natural pathing around it. The natural paths, the design paths, don't show up on the map, so it won't ruin the illusion of our stick figure person. Ooh, nice. There's going to be some rocks exposed here, too, when we get rid of this. Okay, great. We don't need to get rid of too much, just to make our river, anyway. Oh. Wrong tool. I just realized how long I've been streaming. I'm like, gosh, why am I so hungry? Oh. I've been going for almost 3 hours, that's why. I really want to get this circle drawn out, though. It's really important to me. Once the flow, stay in the flow? I know. How often do you get into a flow state with Animal Crossing and then you just get a whole bunch of work done, you know? It doesn't happen often. Yeah, what I'm cutting away right here should be more than enough. I really only needed to cut like 2 tiles to get the thing to fit, I think. Well, maybe more. Well, we'll see. It should be fine. We're close. I'm just worried about like rounding it up. Like, is it going to swoop in? I don't know. We'll see. It should be fine. Yeah. Getting this done will feel really good. This is definitely the most complex part of this entire like river terraforming project. So I am glad we flattened the area. I think that's made it way easier. I think doing this without flattening the area would have been a nightmare. It would have been doable, but it would have been like really tough. Trying to hold the run button as we do this to see if I can chop the cliffs just that much faster. Okay, there it is. Now, yeah, we should have plenty of room. We get to concentrate on counting and numbers again. So, for this part, we come down 2 tiles. That is but 1 tile. There we go. It looks like we will collide with the neck we were starting to create a little bit, but that's kind of what we want. So it's going to be 3. I'm going to need a second to kind of like get this correct here. So it kind of comes up like this. And then we connect the corners like so, right? And then we come out 2 more tiles. 1, 2. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. We got it perfectly aligned up with where we have the neck. Okay, then we come up by 2. Look at that. Oh, we're doing it. We're making the circle, everybody. This is looking really good. Okay. Oh, geez. So hold on. Let me make sure I have this right. 1, 2. And then it goes up by 2 here. 1, 2. Then we put one little lone tile like that. And like that. Okay, now we got to make an interesting little zigzaggy part. Ready? So we go up by 2. Turn in. Turn back up. Just like that. It's perfect. And then we come up by 3. Yup. And then we come up by 3 more. Oh, it's going so well. Okay, and then we come in by 3. Little Tetris block. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop there. Go on the other side now. Okay, we got to do our zigzaggy bit. Little Tetris block again. So like this. And up. And over. And up. Perfect. And then we go up by 3. I left a little too much room, I think. No. This is actually good. Okay, and then 3 more. And then in by 3. And then we do another Tetris block. So like this. And that. And we go in. And up. And then we do this. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Over like that. Then up by 3. 1, 2, and 3. That's okay. We need that one. And then we go 3 over like this. Not that. I do not need that. Wow, we have enough room behind the river to do like a path too. Yes. So then we go over 1 more. Bring it up like this. Go out 2 tiles. Beautiful. Now we just gotta do our little Tetris-y bit. I hear another balloon. And we're done. We've outlined our river. Ah, wow. Would I play Date Everything? Probably not. It's not really my kind of game. It's funny, though. Okay, let's get rid of the template we have. Now let's just admire the work we've done here. This is going to be a river. It's a perfect circle, which means what, everybody? That means the rest of the body should probably be like a perfectly drawn stick figure. That's the one thing. Robert played right into my hand. If I recall, Robert was the one who wanted a more natural look to the stick figure. And then we made our perfect circle. We kind of ended that dream, I think. But we picked the perfect spot. The neck is like exactly where it's supposed to be. Like if I would change one thing, I would move this entire head like over by like 2 spaces maybe. But I wouldn't go too far because we still want the arm to kind of come up underneath it. Don't blame me. No, this was your fault. Yeah, but this is great. I'm very happy with this. I think it's in a good spot. We have some room in front of it to do something if we want to. It doesn't look like a unicorn. I was worried about the head being too close to the peninsula and making it look like a unicorn or something. So he's far enough away where that's not a problem. We'll definitely need to be more careful now about how we design the rest of this, but this is cool. I like this a lot. Spines go wiggly, but skulls don't go wiggly. Looks really good. Looks a lot more like a head now. Yeah, it does. So yeah, next time what we'll do is we'll actually make that a river. Hopefully we don't screw that up. There's still a lot that could go wrong. And what I want to do now is try to see if maybe we can get enough money to get kicks on Harv's Island. So we're kind of hoping these fossils cannot be donated. Great job. Thank you. Thanks for your help, everybody. Especially Robert. Donation. Oh, what? Great. This is awesome. He doesn't want any of the fossils that Val gave us. That works in my favor. I will take it. That might, maybe, could possibly, maybe get us to 100K. Maybe. Could just get us real close. Which would be a little annoying, because I'm ready to go eat something. I wish Flick spent more money on fossils. That'd be great. Okay, we sell these. We sell these. Maybe we sell the bugs to Flick. We can get rid of the office desk and outdoor table. We can get rid of the flowers. And 16K. We are embarrassingly close. I'll probably just go ahead and sell some stuff in my inventory. There's no reason to... Let's see. Are either of these those big... That giant clam? Nice. Okay. Yay. We did it. Here. Let me go sell some bugs to Flick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 6,000 bells. That was it. That's what I needed. So, question master of ACNH. That's not me. Do you have to delete your island to create a new one, or can I create a new island to keep my original? The only way you can keep your original is if you have another switch to port your original island to. Otherwise, you will lose your island. That is the thing. Which is a bit of a bummer. If you have a Switch too, and you have a Switch, that's the easiest way. Transport your island from one to the other using the island transfer tool. It's an app on the Nintendo eShop that is free. And then, yeah, one of your Switches will be free for a new island. Before I go, anything else I want to sell? I could sell some extra summer shells. I want to keep most of this stuff. Oh, I had an extra rug, right? Yeah, I have this, and I have this. Okay. Yeah. Sell a couple more things, and we're gonna go hopefully see Harv amongst a whole bunch of empty plots, and he'll be like, oh, you can give money to these and we can get kicks, which means if we stream tomorrow I can get my hair cut. Yay. Oh, buy a slingshot. Cool. Those 10,000 bells that fell from the sky earlier came in so clutch. I forgot to sell these shells. Let's sell them real quick. Anna, how's it going? What did you miss? We just finished what do you call it? The head of our stick figure, but only in that we drew it on the ground. We still got to actually like carve it into a river. You cannot ask Flick to make models during the bug off. I thought maybe you could, but I checked and he does not offer that as an option, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Care Bear, how's it going? Welcome back. All right, I hope Harriet is on harps. They'll take the helmet off for me. Rip it right off my head when I drag it on the plane. It won't pass through security. Ta-da. Oh, we got it. We got the cutscene. It's faster when you do it yourself. I know, I forgot though. Yay! This was such an exciting part of the update when it came out. Just having these extra shops and like by this point I had so much money. Like I was excited to just have something else to unlock. Opens up so much more of the game. Makes getting art so much easier. Oh my gosh. I'm skipping all the dialogue because I have seen it before. I assume everyone here has as well. And if not, then it didn't spoil anything for you. A dapper dealer of fine shoes and handbags. Take my money. 100 times. Still missing 2 paintings. Just buy something every day. Get him to restock it. Okay. That should mean tomorrow I'll have access to my haircut that I actually like wearing around. Good. And we have a direct flight to Paradise Planning, which we did not do today, but that's okay. I didn't want to go to work. Actually, I'm good. Let's just call it here. I think this is good. All right. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. Like I said earlier, it depends on how much I can get done with the other stuff I'm working on. The video, all that stuff. So, yeah. That's what's going on. Hang on here. Let me see what's up. Oh, shoot. Okay. We'll call it there. All right. I got to go. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. I will maybe see you tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be live next week at some point. Goodbye.